Good evening everyone and happy Thursday. I do not normally start my vlogs in the evening and I won't lie, it feels really weird saying good evening instead of good morning. Even though when you watch it, it's not morning anymore and it's always the evening. So maybe I should start my vlogs saying good evening. Anyway, today has been a really nice day. Been doing a bit of work, had some exciting things happening today, and I've decided this evening to have a little bit of a pamper, and I thought I would kind of take you guys along with me because I always get so many questions about this, and that is my tanning routine. I talk about tanning a lot because I'm a very pale human being. I just have like really pale skin. I think it's the Scottish in me. My mum's Scottish and I think I was born ginger without the ginger hair because honestly, like, we constantly say I have ginger skin because I burn so easily. I cannot sit out and sunbathe, and also like I just always want to protect my skin. So I fake tan all throughout the year. Like even in winter I will fake tan just because I love how it makes me feel. I love the feeling of just being really glowy and really healthy, and I just love how it makes me feel basically, and that's just the most important factor. So I thought I would go through it with you guys and give you guys a little bit of a tutorial of kind of like how I tan, my routine, what I get up to, how I do it, because it's really become like a proper routine now. I'm very kind of set in how to do it and everything like that. So I think first of all I'm going to take off all my jewellery and stuff so that I can get ready to jump in the shower. Okay, so I am so excited to tell you guys that this next part of the video is part of an integrated paid for advertorial with PetiteElliee, which is a brand I absolutely adore. I recently discovered them and I fell in love. Now, as I said, I've been fake tanning for years. I've tried so many different products and some have been okay, some have been alright, and some of them have been absolutely dire. And I love PetiteElliee mainly because of just how kind of all-inclusive their tanning is. Like there are some brands where all you get is the fake tan and that's it. Whereas I definitely find that with PetiteElliee it's like a proper journey, which I really like. So I will link below to the tanning kit because if you use my code, you can get a discount. And I'm so excited about that. So I will leave that all down below in the description box for you guys and you can check that all out. But if I show you kind of like how I use the kit and my step-by-step process and how I kind of like achieve the perfect glow, because you can probably see I'm a little bit patchy, which I do find like after a few days you do tend to go a little bit patchy and it's just nice to give it a bit of a top up. So the first step is jumping in the shower, and obviously I'm not going to take you in the shower with me, so I'm just going to talk through these next few steps. So the first thing that I always get out is my buffing mitt, and I won't lie, it's always such a pain when I don't have my buffing mitt because it's so handy. I pretty much use it every time I shower, even if it's just to give a really light exfoliation so that I don't end up like really patchy. So I've now really learned how to like maintain it and look after it, and I do get a lot of questions about, you know, how much work it is and, you know, how I kind of like maintain my tan, and I would say it's a little bit of work, but once you kind of like get into the swing of it, it's not that bad. So exfoliation mitt, so handy. And then also if you want a really deep exfoliation, there are two options here. I'm not going to do a really deep one today because I'm not scrubbing everything off to the point where I'm like fully without tan, because I am going to be topping it up tonight. But if you did want to do like a fully scrub-a-dub-dub, I would recommend, if you wanted to do a fully scrub-a-dub-dub, then this is fabulous. This is called the Jelly Massage Mitt. I have to like have the things here because I don't know what they're called, because I just call it like my little hoogie what's it. You can use this along with the amazing buffing sugar, which I really like. I'll usually do this once a week, the weekend, usually on maybe like a Friday night or a Saturday morning. I will fully take my tan off, mainly because we haven't been going anywhere at the weekend, but I feel like my routine's gonna have to change soon because we're actually gonna be going out and seeing people at the weekend, and I don't want to be a ghost when I go out and see people. They're great for like a full-on deep scrub, but for now I'm just gonna jump in the shower with my little scrubbing mitt, and I'm just gonna take off kind of like the surface layer. I don't do a deep scrub. That's one thing I always say. You shouldn't be really red and itchy afterwards. Like it should just be almost like you're washing yourself but with the mitt on. So I'm going to jump in the shower, get my makeup off, give my face a good old cleanse, give a little bit of scrub for my body, and then I can talk you through the next stages in my tanning routine. So once I'm out the shower, that is where the fun can begin and we can get our glow on. You can see that I am fairly pale now. Not fully, like this isn't even me, my fully ghostly whiteness, but this is me with like the main layer scrubbed off and the main self-tan kind of like taken off of my skin. And we need our self-tan. Now one thing that I really love about the Cocoa & Eve tanning mitts is the thumb section. Now it's something that I didn't realise I needed until I discovered it, because a lot of other self-tanning mitts, they just have it like without the thumb. So it's like that, and I didn't realise how much that affects the evenness of my tan and kind of just how easy it is to get into like the nooks and cracks and all the little like bits of your skin and all the bits that are maybe a bit more hard to get to, like around your knee and around your ankles. It's so easy with the tanning mitt. So I use this along with the dark tan. Now I like a dark tan, I like to be beautifully bronzed. I usually kind of go for medium in winter, but in summer it's like I like to be full on bronzed goddess. So I'm going to talk you through this kind of step-by-step process. It's going to be a bit tricky because I normally self-tan fully nude, but I'm going to just show you a little step-by-step process of how I do the tan. Okay, so the first step is to make sure you moisturize all the dry bits of your body, so around your knee, around your elbows, on your knuckles and around your ankles. I find that that means that you're much less likely to end up with any kind of like patching and any darkness around there. And I really love the moisture whip that they have in the tanning kit. I think it's so great. It's not too heavy. I sometimes find if you use too heavy a moisturizer, it can do the opposite effect and no tan sticks there and you end up with like white patches around your elbows. So I really love this, just for making sure I'm nice and even and moisturized and there's no dry patches. So when it comes to the actual tanning, I tend to use about 2 pumps per half a limb. Does that make sense? I use 2 pumps for the first half of my leg, 2 pumps for the second, and then 2 pumps per arm. So that's what I usually find works for me. Now obviously it's going to completely depend on like you as a person, if you're taller, if you're bigger, like everything like that. But that's just usually what works for me. So 2 pumps in the mitt there, and we're going to buff that into the skin. And one of the things that I love most about the Cocoa & Eve self-tan is it smells so good. Like I have tried some self-tans in the past that do not smell as good. One thing I will say as well, you can see just how much tan gets on the mitt, so I would definitely recommend washing it between uses, because I find that's how you end up with the most even tan each time that you use the mitt. So if you can, wash it between uses. I usually tan 2 or 3 times a week, so that's easy to do, like easy to wash it between uses. But now I'm going to repeat that for the rest of my body. Okay, I've just buffed that all into my skin, and I just wanted to show you one of my favourite things that is in the Cocoa & Eve self-tanning kit is this buffing brush. Now, I used to always struggle with my hands, like really struggle, because I always found that they would either end up with absolutely no self-tan on them whatsoever, or they would be like orange and they were just horrendous. I've found since using this buffing brush, I've been so much better at applying a self-tan on my hands. You just really buff it in on the knuckles and like just really work it in around your hand. It's so handy. I would definitely recommend using this. If you're a little bit nervous, you've never really used self-tan before, you're not really sure what you're doing, this is fab. And then the last thing I'm going to do is match my face to the rest of my body. Sometimes I just leave it and I kind of just rely on makeup to match it, but I'm having a few makeup free days, so I want it to match without having to put anything on. So I'm going to be using the bronzing face drops. These are so handy again. Smell absolutely amazing. So I just drop a few of those in my hand. As you can see there, just a few drops. Now you can either put it in with moisturizer, or if you want it to be a little bit more intense, apply it straight on. And then number 1 tip once you've done that is wash your hands. And there we have my self tanning routine. I'm just going to finish off with a bit of lip balm because you can never have too much lip balm. So there we go guys, that is my self tanning routine. Honestly, I can't recommend Cocoa & Eve enough. I love their products. Honestly, I smell so good. If anyone has a partner that complains about the smell of fake tan, they will not complain about this one. Alex actually really likes the smell of this. And I know I'm going to get questions about transfer. In terms of transfer, what I really like about this is that this is a really quick developing tan. So I tend to wash this off after only 2 hours. If you want a really deep tan and like a really deep glow, you can leave it on for longer than that. It's completely your choice. You can wash this off after an hour if you just want something a bit light, just a bit more subtle. subtle, 2 to 3 hours if you want something a bit more glowy, and you can leave it on for longer if you want something really, really deep. So I tend to do 2 hours, and what I usually do is I will self-tan just before I have dinner. Alex is currently making me dinner in the next room, which I can smell, and it smells amazing, and I'm so hungry. We're gonna have some dinner, and then we'll sit and chill, and then just before bed I'll usually pop into the bathroom, rinse it off, and then get into bed. I have had occasions where I've left it on, and honestly the transfer is like non-existent. I absolutely love it. So everything will be linked down in the description box below. I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner now. I will be sure to see you guys in the morning. I can show you what the glow looks like. You're probably already aware because I wear self-tan all the time, so any Instagram photo you see, that is my glow, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. I actually have a really, really exciting day planned tomorrow, so I can't wait to take you guys along with me. So I will see you in the morning. Hello everyone, I don't know how well you can hear me because I've got my mask on, we're at the hairdressers, it's all kicking off, but I'm just currently sat in with my lovely colour in, looking absolutely beautiful. Luckily I brought my laptop so I can do a little bit of work whilst I'm here as well, but I'm just so excited to get this colour and just to lift it and have my summer colour back again. New hair, who dis? Oh my word, I'm so in love with how my hair is looking. Yesterday was a journey and a half. My poor hairdresser deserved an absolute medal. I was there for 4 and a bit hours, which is a long time to be sitting in that chair staring at your face for 4 hours, but I'm just so happy with how it's turned out. So with my hair, we went for something a little bit different. I might actually put you down so I can sit down because otherwise my arm is gonna ache. That's a bit better. I feel like I can properly like chat to you now. So yes, so I was at the hairdresser's for like 4 hours because we decided to do something a little bit different with my hair. Now, what I normally do to my hair, I always get loads of questions about how I do my hair, like what I ask for at the hairdressers. A lot of people being like, can you tell me what you ask for so I can ask for the same thing? And I won't lie, it's a little bit unique to my hairdressers, which I know is really, really annoying, but like he does something quite specific with my hair. And I do actually have a balayage through my hair, which is something that I think if you were just to look at me, you wouldn't think that it looks like a balayage. But basically it's to kind of really help with like regrowth and when my hair starts growing out so that we don't have as many like roots and it's not as obvious. So what we do is we go a little bit lighter at the front, and then it kind of like gets a bit darker towards the back, and like towards the end it's lighter again. So we basically have like loads of colour here, and then like as you go a little bit higher it's like thinner highlights almost, and it's not a full block colour. We do highlights so that it looks really, really natural. And what we normally do is we use 2 colours. So in summer I usually use like this specific like honey toned blonde and bleach, and then in the winter we go for the honey toned blonde and like a brunette, so it looks a little bit more kind of like wintry and autumnal. This year I've decided I don't want any bleach. I just find that whenever I put bleach in my hair, it just kind of like feels a bit dry, it feels a bit coarse again, and I feel like I really, really have to look after it. And I have been doing a much better job at maintaining my hair and looking after it and all that jazz, but sorry, my like top is coming out. But I just felt like this time I didn't want to put any bleach in, and I still do actually have a little bit of bleach running through the ends anyway from last year. So what we decided to do is just stick with the one colour. So that honey toned blonde that we go for, we've done that throughout my hair. So what my hairdresser said he did is basically like really thin highlights at the top, more towards the front, but like really thin highlights at the top, and then when we get towards the end it's like much thicker highlights. There's basically more colour in the end. And it took 2.5 hours just to put the colour in. Bless him, he had to top up the mix twice because I just have so much hair, and that's something I think if you were to look at me you wouldn't think I have that much hair, because especially when I style it or straighten it, like it can go a bit flat. And it's not even like the thickest hair in the world, there's just so much of it. Like honestly, he was going through going, your hair is eating this colour. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. So yeah, it took a long time, but I'm so happy with the results. I'm really happy with how the colours turned out. It just looks a little bit refreshed and updated. Like, I don't go for something really OTT, mainly because I want it to be maintainable and I want it to kind of like grow out nicely, because I usually only get coloured like maybe 3 or 4 times a year. So I want to make sure that when there is a bit of regrowth that it's like manageable. But I just love the colour, it looks so nice, and I really like the length as well. I decided not to go as short as I was pre-Christmas when I got my haircut just before Christmas. I went like really short that time. I decided to leave it a little bit longer because I've actually been getting like loads of compliments on my hair recently, which is really lovely. I don't like it to get too long, just because I find as a shorter girl, long hair kind of like overwhelms me a little bit, and I find it a little bit like, whoa. So I don't like having my hair too long. But yeah, and then we've also just cut back the little fringy bits, which I really like. I'm gonna have to like learn how to style them again, because I'm used to them being a bit longer. But I'm so happy with the results. I feel like I really just have had like an absolute post-lockdown glow up, is what I feel like I've had. Like, I literally feel like I'm upgrading my life right now. Like, we've got the gorgeous glow, I've got my new hair, and I am feeling absolutely amazing. I'm also absolutely loving the dress that I'm wearing today. This is from Revolve. You would have seen this in my latest Revolve haul, whatever that was, I can't remember, but I really love it. It's like this very 90s style kind of like sports dress almost, and it's like really stretchy and really comfy. It's like this cool purpley kind of colour, which is something that I don't really have a lot of in my wardrobe, but I really like how it looks. It's just very comfy, very cozy, and it looks amazing with my glow. As you can see, this is 2 days later, and I am looking absolutely positively glowy. I have topped up my hands just because, as I said, like my hands are usually the first thing to go, so I tend to try and top them up maybe like once a day, once every couple of days. I usually will just redo my hands before I go to bed and then let it kind of like soak as I'm asleep. I find that's like the best method for me in terms of topping up my tan and making sure it's as glowy and even as possible. But yeah, I'm just feeling this hair. I'm so happy with how it's looking. I really do think you can see, there you go, I think you can see the colour maybe a little bit better there. Just the blonde running through it. It looks so natural, but just really like lifts my hair and just lifts the colour. I think it just looks absolutely amazing. I am feeling so much more myself now. Why is it? As soon as you get your hair done, you feel amazing. Speaking of upgrading my life, I actually had a new little online order that I wanted to show you, which I'm really excited about, because I feel like this is just completely going to upgrade my sleep. That is what is exciting me at the moment, and it is actually from a brand called Lounge, and it's a company that I've heard of quite a lot, but I've never actually owned anything from, so I really wanted to give some things a little try. And I know they're predominantly an underwear brand, but I've heard some amazing things about their sleepwear. So I have this new pajama set that I'm so excited about. It is absolutely gorgeous, and the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. It is so silky. I'm not even entirely sure what the fabric is, but it just feels so silky. It's 100% viscose, but it definitely feels like a lot silkier than some of my other pajamas. And it's got this really cute little like grey and white, obviously it needs a bit of an iron, but grey and white stripes running down with Lounge on it that I think is just so cute. Now I got it in a shirt. It's like a little set, so there's a shirt and then the cutest little shorts I have ever seen in my life. Look at those. I love them. They look like proper boyfriend, you know, like you stole your boyfriend's boxers kind of shorts, which I love that for sleepwear. Like, I think that is just absolutely adorable, and I picked these up in a medium, I believe. Now I was unsure whether to go for a medium or a large, because I did want them to be quite oversized, and I'm really glad I went for a medium in the end, because this shirt is definitely quite oversized, which I think is just, it's perfect for sleepwear, let's be honest, because you always want to be really super cozy and really comfy. You don't want anything too tight, you don't want any waistbands digging in. So yeah, very excited to go to bed tonight just so that I can wear my new pajamas. You can hear the washing machine going, but it is just such a beautiful day today. I'm absolutely loving seeing the sun shining, the blue skies. It's making me really excited for spring. And I've also got some new little fresh flowers. How cute are these? These are literally just a little bunch I picked up from M&S. They are so pretty. I'm going to put them in some water and zhuzh them up a little bit. I often get questions actually about where I get my flowers from, because you guys will know I love flowers, like fresh flowers in the flat. I do so many bouquets and I always have pretty flowers about. And actually it's a bit of a mixture, like sometimes it's like independent florists and stuff, but often it's just supermarket flowers, and I will often create my own bouquets from them. So I'll just pick up a few little, you know, like 2 for £5 ones, and I will just match them together, and I've been really enjoying it actually. I would love to do a flower arranging course. I think that would be so much fun because I really enjoy doing it, but I do think sometimes when I look at my bouquets compared to like the professionals, I'm like, oh, I wish I could create something like that. So if anyone knows of any like flower arranging courses that you can book at the moment, I would absolutely love to do that. So it's a little while later now, and I've just set myself up by my reel because I've had a new order arrive that I wanted to go through with you guys. I feel like this is so in the theme of like upgrading my life, upgrading my wardrobe, and adding in a few more basic pieces, items that I'm going to wear a lot this spring summer. Now you guys will know that I'm really making an effort to curate my wardrobe at the moment and make it really practical and make it as kind of like functional as possible. And I did a little Zara order, just a little one with a few new pieces that I wanted to quickly show you guys and show you how I'm adding them into my wardrobe. So all of these items are little tops. Now one thing that I've really learnt about my style is that I love jeans and a nice top, not even just like for going out, but just for everyday life. I love like a basic cute top just to style up with a pair of jeans, some trainers, maybe throw on a blazer or a leather jacket, and I'm good to go. I like my outfits to be quite minimal, and I'm really learning that about myself at the moment. So I picked up a couple of new tops. So these tops I have had from Zara for years, and I have repurchased them every single summer because they are just the best tops ever. They're like these gorgeous tank tops. What I really like about them is they're double lined here, so they're really thick and really comfortable to wear. They hold you in so nicely, and they're like this weird almost like scuba fabric. Like, it's really difficult to explain, but I absolutely love them. Now I picked these up in a medium and they fit so nicely. I feel like they look really flattering because it's got a bit of a scoop neck, but it's not fully scooped. It's kind of almost like square-ish. It's very hard to explain, but I will be doing these as a try on so you can see what these pieces look like on. But this is the white one here, and I absolutely adore it. I'm just going to style up all of these tops with my fave pair of ASOS jeans. I'll link these down below in the description if you do want to shop them, along with all of the Zara pieces. But I just love this top so much. It's such a flattering fit. Like, I really love this like really wide scoop neck, almost a square neckline, but not quite. It's not as like harsh. So I find it a really flattering shape on me, and I quite like the fact that the straps are a bit thicker. I just think it looks very understated, but still very chic. And you can just about see here the fact that there's 2 layers, which makes it so comfortable, easy to wear. You don't need to wear a bra with this, which I love. And it's not see-through at all. So if you did want to wear a bra, I'm pretty sure you could get away with almost any colour underneath this, which is not usual with white tops. So yeah, I love this to pieces. It is just my favourite spring summer purchase, and something that I wear all throughout the season, and it gets so much wear out of it because it goes with absolutely everything. And then this is the black one. Obviously this is going to be very difficult to show on camera because it is so black, but it is exactly the same as the white one. I love it. 2 pieces. As I said, I've had these in my wardrobe for so long, so I've just decided to replace them because the ones that I had in my wardrobe I have worn quite a bit, and they're just starting to lose a little bit of their shape because I've washed them so many times. But they're so handy in terms of spring summer because they're just really easy to style up. As I said, jeans and a blazer, and you look so chic. And also they're great because if you're like me and you get cold easily, they're really easy to layer up. You can just chuck a jumper or a cardigan or something a little bit warmer over the top, and then if you get a bit hot and you need to take it off, you've still got this really cute top underneath. So I just love these 2 pieces. I'd 100% recommend picking them up from Zara because they are so fab. And here we have the black one, which is exactly the same as the white. I love it. 2 pieces. You might say it's a little bit more flattering just because it is black, and obviously that's kind of the nature of black tops. They're usually a bit more slimming, but I just love it. Love it just as much as the white. I think I actually wear it probably the same amount as I wear the white. I love them so much. They're just so flattering with like a pair of jeans like this and a blazer thrown over the top. They just look so elegant but effortless, which is just my favourite kind of style at the moment. I really like it, and again, love the neckline. I think it's so flattering. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking up both of these. I'd love to know if they have different colours actually. I might have a look online. If they do, I will link all of them down below in the description box, but the black and the white are just absolute staples. And then we have the cutest little knitted bralette I've ever seen in my life. I don't know whether to call this a bralette or a crop top. I'm not entirely sure what they have it labelled as, but it's just adorable. I love it to pieces. If you watched my recent H&M haul, you would have seen that I picked up a like just plain black version like this, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought it looked so chic, and I've already worn it loads. So when I saw these online at Zara, I was like, okay, I need that in my life. And it's got this really cute like knitted kind of detail going down it, which I think just adds such a cute bit of interest. I love the sweetheart neckline. I love the little straps. I think this is so perfect for spring summer. How gorgeous is this little bralette? I am so in love with it. It's adorable. I was a little bit worried about how the straps would fit, because I have found sometimes in the past with Zara when the straps aren't adjustable, they've been a little bit long on me, but actually these sit so nicely. I am wearing it with a white bra underneath. If you didn't want to have straps or anything showing, you could wear it with a strapless bra. It's a little bit thin to wear without a bra, I won't lie to you guys, but it's such a perfect length being a shorter girl, because it really is cropped on me, and so you do get a little bit of midriff, which I'm okay with this amount of midriff. I wouldn't really show any more skin than that, but I just think it looks really spring summer appropriate. Would look so cute with like a leather jacket thrown over the top, or even like a blazer. I'm just obsessed. And also, can we appreciate how much it's making my skin glow? I look so tan with this top on, and I am here for it. And I decided to pick it up in blue. Now, if you'll know me, you'll know I'm not much of a colour person, but when it comes to spring, I do love pops of blue. I think they just look so perfect for spring, and really adorable. I love this colour. It's such a gorgeous like sky blue colour. It's absolutely stunning, and will go so well with just blue jeans, or maybe even white jeans and a white blazer. I think it would look so cute styled up together. Also, I love blue and camels, so even a pair of chinos would look adorable with this. Now, I'm someone that wears high-waisted trousers like pretty much most of the time, so if you are going to wear a top like this, I would recommend wearing it with high-waisted trousers. What I really like about these crop tops is that paired with high-waisted trousers, they just elongate your body and they make you look a lot taller, and you know that I am here for that. And here we have the blue, which I am obsessed with. I think actually styled up with some little camel coloured chinos would look adorable. I love the knitted detail going down. I think it's a really nice bit of detail, and yeah, it's so gorgeous. Exactly the same as the white one, and looks so cute on. Perfect length in terms of crop tops. Just any high-waisted trousers would look really nice with these. You can just see the top of my bra poking out there, so I think with this one I would probably wear a strapless bra with it, but that's okay, because then it would just mean we just get the blue straps going across, and I think that's really cute when you just have one strap. So yeah, absolutely obsessed. I'm so happy with this mini haul. Everything has been beautiful. Because I'm on a little bit of a colour high, I wanted to show you a new bag I got from this gorgeous little boutique company called Anderson London, and they have the cutest little bags on there. I'm so obsessed, and I picked up this gorgeous blue. This is like such a gorgeous royal blue, and it's just unlike anything I own. So it is a handbag, which I really like, and it's like a boxy handbag, which I think is so cool. Now, this could be used as a makeup box or as a jewellery box on your desk. I think it's so pretty, but it does also have a little top handle if you did want to use it as a handbag. I love it. I think it is so cute. It's unlike anything I own. It's really pushing the boat out for me, because you guys know I'm not a colour person, but I was just so drawn to this bag. Oh my goodness, guys. I've just had the cutest little delivery arrive that I just wanted to show you, because I think I might treat myself to a little pamper tonight. And it's a new little nail set from PetiteElliee. So they've been very kind to send this over, and it's the Day Tripping set, the Spring Edit 2021, and we've got some gorgeous colours in here. Let me show you. How stunning are those? If that does not scream spring, then I don't know what does. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little bit hesitant about going back to the salon, because since lockdown my nails have gotten so strong. I've basically realised since lockdown that I actually have very naturally strong nails, and I managed to like grow them out, and they haven't broken, and they haven't chipped or like broken off or anything like that. And I think it's because I've stopped getting my nails done, and as much as I love gels and as much as I love having colour on my nails, I think the gels just damage it a bit much. So I'm really holding out on going to the salon, because I know as soon as I go I'm going to be addicted and start going again like every 3 weeks. And also that's a big expense, a massive expense. So I'm very excited that these will arrive, because I think I'm going to give myself a little at-home manicure tonight, because I haven't had colour on my nails since literally the last post-lockdown. Since before lockdown, before Christmas, which has been ages. So I'm very excited to give these a try. And there's also a little note in here that says you can also book your Superdrug manicure appointments through us in the coming weeks. So it seems that Orly do manicures at Superdrug, which is really cool. I definitely think I might have a look into that. If it's just like normal polish, then I'm definitely going to be up for it, because I don't want to start putting gels back on my nails. But I'm definitely up for this. So yes, I think I'm gonna sign off this vlog here. I'm gonna run myself a bubble bath, paint my nails, and have an ultimate self-care evening. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, have enjoyed coming with me, getting the hair cut, getting the hair done, and basically just a big old post-lockdown glow up. I really do feel like a different person by the end of this week than I did at the beginning, and I'm just loving it. I love having my glow on. I love the fact that I've now had my hair refreshed. I really do feel like I've just upgraded to the post-lockdown life and upgraded my life. So I really hope you guys enjoyed coming with me, and also enjoyed seeing a bit more in detail into my tanning routine. As I said, I get so many questions from you guys about my tanning, about how I do it, about the process, and I really do feel like I've got the process down to like a T. Like I know what I'm doing, I've got it into a real routine, and I'm really happy with it. And I feel so much better when I have my glow on. So yes, I'm going to leave this vlog here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you made it this far in the vlog, leave me a little sun emoji down below, because you guys know I love it when I can see how many of you got this far. And the sun is for the glow that we are giving ourselves this week, guys. That is what that emoji is for. So without rambling anymore, I'll say goodbye. I hope you guys have a lovely evening, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye!